this summer I really didn't have to use a lot of my air in my car. You hear how loud it is? She's kind of sick, so I gotta get her fixed and stuff. I had a thought on my mind this morning. I know I haven't been vlogging or whatever, but the thought on my mind is, when you burn your bridge, whether it be a family member or friend, whoever it may be, when you burn your bridge, do you think that you should be able to get back that person should do for you? Do you think so? Do you think that the person that you burnt the bridge with should overlook things that you've done and just go ahead and keep doing what they were doing for you? I know, lighting is horrible. Do you really think so? It's crazy because I have a couple of people in my life who burnt their bridge with me. And I get inboxes all the time for me to, help them or whatever. And the word of God tells me to show myself friendly and also to treat people the way I want to be treated. But I've been praying and I've been praying and I've been praying, and I'm asking God, what do I do? Show me my enemies and show me those that are there for me, and show me those that are not, because He'll do just that. This lighting is horrible. He'll do just that. He'll show you who's there for you and who's not there for you. I've seen so many people who I thought was there for me and not there for me, but I helped along the way. When I help, it's not for me to say, okay, I did this and I did that for that person. It's for me to do that out of the kindness of my heart, because that's what God will want me to do, and not for me to look for anything in return. But sometimes you feel like, okay, I've done this for you. Now I need a little favor. Are you able to do this for me? And the person will say, nah, I can't do it. It don't necessarily have to be money. It doesn't. Sometimes you may need somebody to do a little errand, or go help you with your children or something like that, or drive you somewhere when your car is out of commission or whatever. And you can never find that person, but when that person needs you, always there, always there. And then they come out of their mouth to say, okay, I'm doing this and I did this for you. But I'm like, are you serious? The many bridges that you have burned, I had so many that burned bridges with me, but yet I still help. And I'm kind of disgusted with myself. But like I said, the word of God says, show thyself friendly. And I'm like, Lord God, show me the errors of my ways, because I know people probably mad at me. But show me the errors of my ways. I'm not going to just continue on picking out other people's faults, but I need to know the errors of my ways. And He shows me sometimes you don't want to listen, or you don't want to take heed to what He's saying to you. And when the truth comes out about you, you don't want to hear it because it hurts. And I'm like, Okay. And if sometimes you're going to give grudgingly, you're going to be like, well, not again. Hold on, guys. I'm back. Anyway, I cannot find a good enough lighting at all. Please, guys, please help a sister out. Go and like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Please help a sister out. Everything is geared towards family. Family fun, family problems. Just, it's about family. We as a whole need to come together no matter what's going on in your family, no matter what happened 10, 20 years ago. Family is family. And if you don't have family, who do you have? I know sometimes we can have some family that is like, boom. But family is family, guys. And we need to come together as one. We need to be on one accord. We need to show each other love. You know, some of us have those big mamas, and you know what big mama is. If you ever seen Big Mama House, you know what big mama is. Some of us have those big mamas, you know, that was the pillar of our family, that was that foundation, you know, that kept everything together. When the strings start unloosening, meaning when she started getting sick, or if you still got your big mama home, you know what I'm saying? You know that she's the pillar, but some of us lost our big mamas, and when the strings start unloosening and it's getting sick, you know, meaning that's the big mama, you know, we be like, oh man, we come together in tragic times, but then after the tragedy is over, we go back to our regular lives and we forget about one another. We still need to uplift one another. We still need to hug each other and say, you know, I'm sorry. You be the bigger person no matter what the situation was. Be the bigger person and go to that family, the said family member, and apologize. It may not be your fault, but apologize. Guys, I'm trying to keep out for the cops. But apologize and let them know that, you know, you are the bigger person, you are the mature person, and that you can come and apologize and say sorry for something that you didn't do, but you want that relationship back. You know, rekindling relationships is what it is. And loving one another. In this day and time, we need to hold fast to our families, our loved ones, you know, because people are dying. You never get a chance to say, I'm sorry. You won't get that chance to say, I love you. You won't get a chance to say a lot because you are too, how would I say, stubborn to just go make amends with that person. So, I love my family. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. I love my family. And I'm going to make sure that we keep each other. I hate bugs. I'm going to make sure that that men's is there with us at all times. I'm praying for each and every one of you. A lot of us got a lot of things going on in our lives, and we need God. As soon as God do the things for us, we just go ahead and we just leave things. And we just leave them. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I'll be with you until the end of the day. But as soon as he go ahead and bless you with your new car and your new home, and you thinking he blessing you with your boo, sometimes the devil steps in and he give you exactly what you asked him for. And sometimes the things that you wish for, you wish you would never wish for it. But you know, what I was saying is we need to come together as a whole, as a unit. Love one another. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. We need to be that. We need to be that thread that our family needs. We need to be the one who say, okay, enough is enough. We need to come together. Family reunions are not what they used to be anymore. You can't even get somebody to come together as a family because of thus said. Now, alright. There's a lot of bougie people in my family, but I still love them. Okay? Anything that you're going through, no matter what it is, God is a healer. He's a way maker. He's a heart fixer, a mind regulator. Pray on it. Ask God to show you a way to get your relationship back with your cousins. Because you know I have some cousins that are my favorites. But I have other cousins who I love a lot. I mean, I have cousins that I love. Cousins that are okay. It's family out here that I never met. And for the ones that I never met, I love you too. I mean, we family. I want us to come together and just start loving one another. Live, love, laugh. Keep one another in prayer. Prayer changes a lot of things. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. The road is out here. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. You know, it's 8 of us, brothers and sisters. Between the 8 of us is 26 children, grandchildren, and I think 2 great-grandkids. My immediate family, we love one another. Then the cousins, it's like probably over 100 first cousins, over 100 in my family. And those that I haven't met, it's probably more than that. But what I know of is over 100. I had a grandmom that passed probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, and I still have a grandmom here. We just had a family thing over the weekend for her because she said she don't know whether she's going to be here, you know, next year. So my grandma is 88, 89, one of those. That's a very wise woman. Do you understand me? Now I know where my father get it from. Because my dad is a wise man. He's a very wise man. And I don't know what else I can say about family. God said, how can you love me who you don't see and hate your brother who you see every day? And I was really reading that scripture and I was like, wow, that is so true. That is so true. You see your brothers and sisters every day and yet you hate them. But you love God. I love God to the fullest. First God, then my children, then myself, because I am not married. But I love God to the fullest, and He is first in my life and everything. But the word that He said is true. How can you love Him And don't love your brother who you see every day. That is just some true words right there. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back. Whew. Close calls out here. Close calls out here. I'm almost to work. So, dwell on what I was saying. Think about it. Live, love, laugh. Keep God first. Love you guys.